we've got Sara versus Yugo. It is going to be Ramlethal versus his sole bad guy, unless Yugo decides he wants to mess with us and pick his secret pocket pick of Lucy.
That's right. The Bark representatives are out here, and I gotta say, I've never seen Yugo and a Bonk playing in the same room.
You know, you're right. Yeah. I've never seen them in the same room.
But Yugo is here to represent here one more time. Yeah, they're homies.
Yeah,
they're on first name basis.
Yeah.
Of course, Yugo back in action here. Legendary player here in the Oregon state team, and of course, playing that sole bad guy. Unless he decides to go to Lucy, we've been kind of nagging him to play that Lucy apparently.
Yeah, he was. We were talking about before we went live. It's not something that
he's doing the Street Fighter 5 thumbs up.
Yes, Street Fighter 5 thumbs up. Yeah, and then to talk about on the other end of the table, Sara is one of the players who moved up here. It was a couple of years ago, I want to say, from the East Coast. I don't remember exactly what state on the East Coast, but came over here and then has shown a lot of dominance and within the local scene. Always in this like upper tiered portions of these top 8s, not able to fully cement themselves as that full next step forward on the win. So that's something I know they're hungering for at an event like this. They're looking for that first place. They want that trophy. They want to be able to take that place.
And why not? We're on a beautiful stage here at PRGE. Of course, in a better location too, right next to all the arcades, so people can walk by and it's like, "Real games? Anybody?" We'll love fighting games here. We're gonna have a lot on display here. We're gonna, I think, for the first match, we got the thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. Already got me the 50-50. I don't know what you're doing here. I think we're good. Oh, I'll put up the thumbs up.
Yeah, we're giving them the thumbs up. We're good to go. I think we are waiting for our players to get ready, get into it. I don't know if they can see us, but they are now pressing that X button, getting into our first game of our top 4 on the winners finals.
That's right, we got the Ram Lethal, and we got the sole bad guy on the stage here. Now, it is kind of a little bit of a joke here, but Yugo does say he's probably going to do a simple game plan. Go with that close slash, go with that far slash kind of game plan. Delay cancel the 5H. We'll see if we get a counter hit. If he doesn't, we'll start over again.
Yeah, we will see. It is a lot more of like a standard game plan that he's going to be looking for, right? Using a lot of that Storm, or Sara on the other hand, showing off that already early on, trying to be zoning out the swords, but a good 5K press on there, going to get the standard OG, trying to say jump out right here with not going to work.
Yeah, a lot of mileage already so far. Got him in the corner, and the fake out. I love it, the fake cancel. Oh, and baits the burst. Old fundamentals coming out here for Yugo.
Yeah, that's, they're a real Guilty Gear player, being able to find that burst, being able to find that immediate wild for RC as well with the wall stick. And the JD is enough to kill right there. I was worried that it wouldn't be there because they were too high to be able to spend any of the supers with that last beginning, because they had to guarantee the round to close out. So we'll see if they can go right here. Good back dash from Sara right now. Finds the rock, toss it back forward, having to hold the treasure.
Well, I say, how much does Yugo know about the rock? Rock is still pretty fresh, I think, in the meta for this character.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more seasoned for people who are like really grinding the game. But also as well, Ram's swords changed a while ago.
Right.
So
for sure.
How familiar they are with that new sequence right there. Good 6 speed to get through that initial sword, but Sara already prepared for it, got the throw RC. He's going to be able to knock them down into the next wall.
Yeah, good hold on to the research there for Yugo. BRC4, great tech on both sides here. Looking really healthy.
Yeah, I just keep it a very simple, clean, perfect right there. Finding the delay press right here. We'll be able to keep it up. But now Yugo takes it out just a little bit more, being able to find the anti-air gunplay, but another good back from Sara, unfortunately, just funny.
Great FD out. Sara super jumps away, taking her turn back, going in. The rock is out. Yugo's been like 3 for 3 missing on those rocks. Okay, good block this time.
Yeah, I think finally finding that sequence right there. Does find another big counter hit. Got bursted out, but up on the far slash. Good run up the row. You only need a couple more touches. Get it out. Backdash is going to work out cleanly this time. Forces the burst out from Yugo.
Put it away. RC4 goes low this time. The classic. It, of course, still works. Going to break the glass in the process. A little sliver of health left on Sara's side.
Not enough just yet, but you do have a lot of health. It's a long strive sometimes, but that gun flame will close it out once again. Yugo taking game number 1.
Good keen eye from Yugo there. He used like Gunflame to catch like the landing like 2 times in a row. And so Yugo, he's looking pretty clean so far. Yeah, not bad for a seasoned player.
Yeah, not bad for an old man up there. Your good delay burst on there, right? You see Sara trying to wait it out as long as possible, knowing that they could have gotten a bigger punish, but first down immediately trading up for both players. We're already saying anti-air gunplay working out for them, but once again, really trying to control that screen space right in front of them. Sara, though, finally finding a big press, even up his life.
Yeah, speaking of screen space, taking real estate here, ending with the overdrive. A hard knockdown here, jump right in, and catches the backdash in the process. Gonna be a lot of damage because of this. Go for another break, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, getting the positive bonus to loop those Motivatos in the corner as much as possible. Rock connecting once again. Yugo not prepared for that pressure sequence.
We say about RPS. Reference rock sometimes.
Both players really slinging rock here again and again as much as possible. They're fighting on the counter, tried to 16 through, but was a little too early on the press. Trading with the sword. Explosion will still continue forward, though, allowing Sara to regain this control corner with a good 5K mashup.
Yeah, despite the nerf on the speed of that move, Yugo able to make a lot of mileage out of it. Got Sara in the corner here. Sara holding down back, but eventually get Yugo opened up, uses the RC, breaking the glass, gets some of that positive we're talking about here, making good use with the, wait for the recover.
Didn't spend the meter right there to continue to strike first. So Sara not able to punish, but was able to take their turn and able to find a big hit right here. Yugo gonna get punished right there for spending an RC instead of that overdrive super to guarantee himself a wall break. Sara as well pushing it back over, positive bonus, trading on the players, and another big counter hit, and the RC comes up, but first comes back right at the last minute. Yugo got another chance to live.
And meter is gone away here. 6P did not able to full pickup. Sometimes you just get cut deer in the headlights when you pull an RC like that, and you're just not ready.
Yeah, it definitely comes down to like, okay, screen freeze, what are they thinking? What am I thinking? How do I play through this situation? Sara, ready for it. Now quickly kind of back up 1-1.
Sara on the path. No one takes some fat damage in the process. Gonna Bannerbringer one more time in here, and yeah, there's that sword toss that I'm not sure how much Yugo has studied up on, but you know, for safety at least.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be able to allow you to here. Start crush. Pressure in the corner right here. Tried to press that 5K once again. Unfortunately, not going to work out this time. Gets the knockdown on the corner for one more big hit. Unless Yugo finds an opportunity to get out. Banner Revolver in the air allows him to escape, but they still get hit by the explosion.
Yeah, using the new cross-up tactics there. Got the Iron Under Red Ditto, and also to great effect here by Sara. What a clean round.
Yeah, Sara definitely looking like they were in their flow right here. Yugo really trying to find an opportunity to get them out. Definitely going to be working on once again in these early stages. We've seen it happen a lot, but we haven't seen Yugo be able to convert off of it. Dash out the corner, but the JS connects.
Sara pretty well here, and the clash immediately into the RC cancel. Ball bounce, yep.
Sara not even ready for that, reeling back in their chair, not prepared for the flashes, but Yugo, knowing that that's what they need to do to try to close it out. Sara, though, staying calm right here, finding a very, very opportune punish. Gets a good knockdown once again. DP is baited. Burst is back, but it will get baited with that PRC at the very end. Not able to use the overdrive super at the wall break anymore, but still a lot of damage that burst gone, and Yugo has to be very careful. But that's a big counter hit.
We're seeing Sara maybe has some issues there. You feel like she pressed something and didn't quite come out?
Yeah, you know, anything happens. Sometimes get to burst though. He is going to be coming out, reset now. JS connected once again, tried to finish the loop, but unfortunately it's not enough. Enter one more throw. You are at a very dangerous situation, Sara. How are you getting out?
And, a little bit of mess up there, but Yugo does clean it up. Now going to be going 2-1 against Sara here. This is really kind of a back and forth gameplay we're seeing.
Yeah, like it's you know, you're playing a lot of that player magic, right? You're waiting for them to trade, like, okay, you're doing this, I'm going to respond with this. Sara now bringing out that Wild Assault, which was changed the Hastings patch a little bit ago, but still definitely a very useful tool to get up close. It does cost you that burst gauge. Sometimes versus Soul Bad Guy, that can be a pretty scary situation, but Sara rewarded with these hits, rewarded with the Motobato into the corner, being able to get a positive bonus with that post-wall break situation. Good 6P to get out. Will DP the jump and attempt as well?
Yeah, the adaptation this time. Saw that scenario before and was ready for the second layer of it. Clean jump in here coming from Yugo. FD out, and we got another super jump. Very favored by Sara.
Good on Yugo as well, being able to consistently lock him down in barrier situations. Was looking to have that continue in the corner. Fortunately, not going to find it, and Sara going to capitalize on this with a lot right here. Burst back, though, for both players in the post-wall break situation. Yugo has to be careful with those one throw to close out the round.
Like I said, going probably the distance between these two. They're very strong players here. That's what we're in Winners Finals. A lot more respect there on the round start this time. Of course, as I say, that Bannerbringer coming out from you and a big fat counter, which means that burst is gone.
Yeah, Another big counter CP right there. Not able to find the link that they were looking for, though. A good jump out with Sara. Yugo not able to control that air-to-air anymore. So this time, once again, 60 DP. Got working out great for them.
Honestly, caught without some swords this time. This is a great opportunity for Yugo to capitalize on the defense. But as I say that, Sara mashes out, able to continue with the RC. Both swords are coming back in the process.
Being able to utilize that grip RC as well to the sword a little bit quicker, so in case you found the opportunity to get the extension that you want, but right now you're just rolling guard crush again and again, FDing out, trying to create the space to keep your safe, and trying to use the air as well, but Sara controlling on the ground.
Yeah, another drop there from Yugo. Both PRC just got a mutual respect there.
Yeah, and constantly getting picked off by these star slashes and heavy slashes coming out from Sara. It's going to add a lot of chip damage coming through, and the one more run-up throw to take that round and tie our game up 2-2.
It's kind of like a back and forth between like Sara exploiting what like Yugo might not know, especially with this new version of RAM, but then also like Yugo like honing in, like tuning into like the habits that Sara does have, especially like on these round starts and on the defense.
Yeah, and you see another opportunity like that right there, right? Being able to utilize the air to deal with Yugo on the ground, to try to go for flash routes.
Yeah, I do not want to get stuck in that situation here. Both swords trying to come back to their master. Overhead. Okay, more about the, yeah, Sara keeps favoring the Oki situation, which I do agree with.
Once again, was just preemptively going for the DP, expecting that air dash, and that's right that we've seen again and again. But Sara on that next level, knowing that they can't get hit by that, as will lead to a very bad situation. But this is good for them. Throw RC, going to get yourself the wall break. Yourself into a little bit of party time.
The mental is starting to get stacked really heavily there. And another run-up throw coming out from Sara. She's been so locked in and landing those throws throughout the whole entire set.
That 60 RPG as well, showing the knowledge, showing that they know what they need to do right here. The delayed jump out right there, going to go over the 60, still gets capped. Good jump out on the overhead this time.
This is so huge. Get one sword potentially coming back. Yep, there it is. Gets caught again. Throw this time. Oh, okay. With a rock.
Wall break right here. Unfortunately missed the super right there at the very end. So a little bit of extra damage left on the table, but the BRC at the post wall break situation gives you enough to catch it out, and we are on match point of winners final.
Such a respectful use of the BRC. Hopefully we'll see it again if it comes down to that, but Sara fighting right back. DP out of three troubles.
Ready for a little bit of delay on that this time, being able to catch the forward movement and a potential air dash right here. Burst out as well on that refreshing sequence. Walk Sara all the way to the corner. Good air-to-air as well. Can you get the full pickup?
Yes, he can. Yugo going to be breaking the ball this time, landing the Tyrant Rave.
So now gets that hard knockdown. Going to be able to have that positive bonus. It's a very good situation. You see them backing off, right? You saw Sara had 15 here on deck. A lot of things could come out there. If you were not prepared for it, it's very scary. Sara has to move forward, though, not wanting to get hit into that negative penalty right here. Catching him with the overhead follow-up. And now going to be trading off that positive bonus, evening out these life levels in anyone's game.
We still have tension to beast, but gets clipped by the far slash. This could be spelling him, especially with how much tension there is, but we are going to live thanks to the scaling.
Thanks to those guts changes right there.
That's so huge.
PRC 16.
Get the full pickup. Just a spin of damage again. Can't take the chip, tries the backdash out of it, but there it is. Sara